Here's the raw truth. If you want respect, you have to earn it. Respect doesn't come from trying to impress others, controlling their opinions, or bending over backwards to gain approval. It comes from within, from how you carry yourself, how you act when no one's watching, and how you handle life's challenges. Lesson 1. Respect begins with self-respect. You can't demand respect from others if you don't respect yourself first. Stoic philosophy teaches us that respect is rooted in character, not in how others perceive us. I've learned this the hard way. I spent years chasing validation, altering who I was to fit into molds others created for me. But here's the reality. The more you try to please everyone, the less respect you command. The Stoics understood this. They didn't chase respect. They embodied it. They mastered self-discipline and built their values from within. The result? People naturally followed them. Respect wasn't something they sought. It was something they inspired. If you want respect, start by living in alignment with your values, not someone else's expectations. Lesson 2. Stop seeking validation from others. One of the quickest ways to lose respect, both from others and yourself, is by constantly seeking validation. When you depend on others' opinions to define your worth, you hand over control of your life. I've been there. I wanted people to see me as successful, intelligent, and likable. The more I sought their approval, the less grounded I felt. It's exhausting. No matter how much praise or recognition you receive, it will never feel like enough. That's because validation from others is fleeting and unreliable. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters." The same is true for people's opinions. Their judgments are often based on their own experiences and biases, things you can't control. When you stop chasing validation and instead act according to your principles, something incredible happens. You start respecting yourself, and others follow. Lesson 3. Master your emotions. Nothing undermines respect faster than someone who's ruled by their emotions. Who do you respect more? A person who keeps their composure under pressure, or someone who lashes out at the slightest provocation? Emotions like anger, frustration, and sadness are natural, but allowing them to dictate your actions can lead to poor decisions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." I used to let my emotions control me. When things didn't go my way, I'd react impulsively, whether it was lashing out or shutting down. But reacting emotionally often made things worse, not better. Through Stoic teachings, I learned that emotional control isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about mastering them. When you stay calm and composed, especially in difficult situations, you gain respect. It shows strength, maturity, and leadership. The next time you feel emotions bubbling up, pause, reflect. Ask yourself if the situation really warrants that reaction. Most times, it doesn't. Lesson 4. Don't avoid difficult conversations. Avoiding difficult conversations is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. It may seem easier to sidestep conflict, but this avoidance only creates bigger problems. Resentment builds, misunderstandings grow, and respect diminishes. The Stoics believed in facing challenges head-on. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That means the very thing you're avoiding is often the key to growth. I used to avoid confrontation at all costs, thinking it would keep the peace. But I learned the hard way that unresolved issues don't disappear. They grow. When you address conflicts directly, you not only solve problems, but also earn respect. Approach these conversations calmly and assertively. It's not about being aggressive. It's about being clear and honest. Lesson 5. Own your mistakes. No excuses. Making excuses is the quickest way to lose respect. When you shift blame or avoid accountability, you signal to others that you're unreliable. Stoicism teaches us that we may not control everything that happens to us, but we always control how we respond. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Taking responsibility for your actions, even when it's uncomfortable, shows integrity. It tells others that you're someone they can trust. I used to be the master of excuses. If something went wrong, I'd blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck. But excuses don't lead to growth. They lead to stagnation. When I started owning my mistakes, I noticed two things. I gained the respect of others, and I respected myself more. Lesson 6. Rise above insults. One of the most powerful Stoic lessons is learning not to react to insults or disrespect. When someone offends you, it's often a reflection of their own insecurities, not your worth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Reacting to every slight only drags you down to the level of the person insulting you. I used to feel the need to defend myself against every criticism, but I realized that engaging in these petty exchanges only escalated the situation. By rising above insults, you show immense self-control. You preserve your dignity and demonstrate confidence. The next time someone insults you, take a deep breath and remind yourself that their words don't define you. Responding with calmness, or not at all, is often the most powerful statement you can make. Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you earn. It starts with mastering yourself, your actions, your emotions, and your mindset. The Stoics believed that true respect comes from living in alignment with your values, not from controlling the opinions of others. Take a moment to reflect on these lessons. Are there areas in your life where you're seeking validation, avoiding conflict, or letting emotions control you? Start making small changes today. Be patient with yourself. Growth takes time. When you live with integrity, take ownership of your life, and act with purpose, respect will naturally follow. Respect yourself first, and the world will follow. Stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, the journey to self-respect begins with you.